Hi there, I'm Ruth from Jamie's Farm, and I wanted to talk a little bit about what community is, what community means to me, and what community looks like here at Jamie's Farm. Community, I think, is almost like describing a group of people who have similar interests. So a community wouldn't normally be a group of random people who you walk onto a bus and find. They're people who have something in common and they share something between them, something that they think is important. Another kind of model of, maybe a model of community could be actually a family, in a sense, an extended family maybe, because that's kind of how we live here at Jamie's Farm. And Jamie's Farm grew out of us starting at Jamie's mum's house, at Tish's house, and the community that was built there. And over time it's got bigger and we've had more people join us and more people that are interested in working in the way that we do, sharing farm life with children and teaching them a little bit more about that. So that's the way we kind of built it up. So community to me is almost like an extended family, really. And that can be found anywhere, actually. That's not just a countryside thing, although there are certain people here who make that a lot easier for us when we're in a farming community. But there are really strong community links in urban areas too, of course. So, for example, when we think about people with common interests, you might think of a group of people maybe in like a club or something like that, like a youth club, or a group of people who do something that they share, like almost like a running club, clubs and things like that. I think they almost are, they build community too. So it's interesting for you to think about that and think about where you might see that actually back at home. Because the other bit about community is that it's like something combines and brings all of those people together, and that thing is considered to be important. So when you think of your local community, it might be respect for the area and what it looks like, and is it clean, and are people going about their business putting out flowers and things like that to make the place feel special and to feel like home. And that's kind of, again, people having a common interest about doing something kind for each other and for themselves in a group. So when you're thinking about community, it doesn't just have to exist just here in a farm setting at all. I don't think that's true at all. Look for it in the areas in which you live and ask people around where you live who they feel attached to, who they feel connected to, and who they think is important, and how they connect with those people, and look at the links between people instead of the differences, because that's where you'll probably find good community spirit.